Welcome to our Sunday self-care circle. Today, I have a mat. I have a bolster for sitting on. I don't know that you'll need it except for maybe Shavasana. And I have a blanket or two. And if there's time, I might pull out our strap. And we have a little eye pillow, which mine's so heavy, I like to use it on my forehead, as you know. So today this practice doesn't exactly, I was trying to figure out what to call this practice, but this practice is to help you feel in a little bit more flow. We're going to be drawing upon balancing our fiery energy. And so we're going to be using practices that allow us to do that. But this practice, the name of this practice, it's eluding me right now, but it is in service. The idea of this practice and all the elements that we're pulling into it is in service to you bringing more balance, but also bringing in healing. So many of us have been go, 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 push, 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 try to get through what's been going on the last couple of years. And we are struggling, right? Because we've tried to power through. And in some cases, it's left us in puddles and we can't do or accomplish anything when we're in a puddle. And in some cases, it's just called us to numb and hide from what we're feeling because we can't handle it all. So for today, we are going to be using a focused inhale. We're going to inhale longer than our exhale because it's the morning. And I want you to be able to have more of a get things moving sort of feeling in your body. But I'm going to read you a little something. Most of us are inhibited to some degree or another from freely experiencing and expressing our emotions. But many of us aren't aware of what's going on. We might notice feeling fearful, but have no clue about what's causing it. We're too focused on managing our anxiety to be able to see what lies beneath. More often than not, though, we're so cut off that we're barely aware that we're even uncomfortable at all. The full extent of our distress is hidden just outside our awareness, lurking behind the scenes, but controlling our every move. We're so disconnected, so adept at avoiding our emotions, we don't even see what's going on. We don't see how masterful we've become at shutting off our feelings before they've even started. In fact, they've gotten so good at steering clear of our emotions, we're not even aware that there are feelings inside us at all. Although the first step is becoming aware of your feelings, first, we're just going to bring consciousness to them. So just to bring that sense aware, there was a story in this book about somebody, accomplishing something huge. And they're having a party. There's a party in their honor. And all of a sudden, they started crying, overwhelmed with deep confusion and sadness. And everyone around them is so confused. It's supposed to be a party. This is supposed to be fun. We're having a good time. And what this person gathered is that years and years of stuffed feelings were clogged in my system, making it practically impossible for me to be present and to connect, to take in all that was good. So for today, I want this idea of you releasing pressure to be paramount. And I want there to be this feeling of flow, right? So if we release the pressure, but we don't know how to handle all of it, then we're still kind of in this heightened sense, right? So instead, we're going to work on releasing the pressure, honoring ourselves, honoring our feelings, honoring any stuckness, but then allowing it to flow. Like I want you to think that your whole body is in flow. And what needs to be released through an exhale will get released through an exhale. What needs to process out down through the legs and be gone through the feet into the earth we'll do so, right? That is how we are going to approach our session today. So getting yourself into a comfortable seat, I would like you to make a mudra. So here's your palm. You're going to bend your ring finger, and then you're going to place your hand on that second section in the ring finger, right? So holding it down. And then you're going to bring your hands onto your thighs or your knees, depending on how comfortable it is to hold your arms out. You don't need to be rigid here. And I'm just going to have you start to close your eyes and bring awareness inside. This mudra stimulates your fire center, your navel center, Agni. And we want to allow things to surface, burn off what is no longer needed, and then let whatever flow. So focus now as you start to relax into your body. Focus on an inhale that is longer than the exhale, maybe a count of 6 to an exhale of 4, or maybe a count of 8 to an exhale of 4, so double. Whatever feels comfortable and safe. If you're only one extra inhale, like one extra number to the exhale, that's okay. Honor your prana, honor your breath. Continuing to breathe and relax through the body. Imagining this idea of as you breathe, everything is starting to be in flow. Any stops, any stuckness, any pockets that feel tense or tight, imagine they're loosening up. And bringing flow. Now just take a moment to set your intention to something along the lines of honoring exactly where you're at, allowing the emotions to move through you, either to be released or to be processed in a healthy way that doesn't feel overwhelming. But set an intention. Slowly release the hands. Now go ahead and blink your eyes open, just sort of moving your head and your neck just to get the flow going, any stuckness going. Good. And then make your way to all fours on your mat. Coming into a child's pose, nice and long. Focusing again on continuing to have that longer inhale to the exhale. And imagining in your mind's eye, however that works for you, that things within the body and around the body are in flow. Good. Inhale, arching up, coming up into your tabletop and then moving into cow. Exhale, arch through cat. Coming back into child's pose. Continuing, inhaling, arching up into your cow. Exhale, arching into your cat and then into child's pose. Now I want you to link the breath. So your inhale will slow down and take a little bit longer to get into cow. And your exhale should be a little bit quicker, getting all the way through cat into child's pose. 2 more times, just like this. Good. Then going ahead and coming back into your tabletop, I want you to sort of wag your tail, getting into the side body. Again, imagining that with every movement, you're bringing in this flow. You're allowing any stuck feelings, stuck emotions, stuckness, whether you can connect to it or not, to move, to be processed. Bringing a sense of not just heat into the body with this idea of alighting that fire, but bringing a sense of love and compassion to yourself and what you've gone through, to what others are going through. You doing your yoga practice is not just helping you, right? It actually helps our collective energy. Good. Now, sit back on your heels, and I want you to tuck your toes. So coming onto your knees. If this is too much, you're just going to take it in spurts. So come up off your feet, tap your toes, come and sit down. One more time, tap your toes, and then sit down. Good. Then coming on to all the way onto your legs, so the tops of your feet are on the floor. I'm going to have you inhale the arms up. Exhale them down. So inhale for that longer inhale and shorter exhale. Go with your breath. Two more just like this. The last one, and then just close your eyes and settle in, noticing your energy, noticing any shifts, noticing any movement. Maybe you started to relax already. Maybe you're still feeling a lot of things. Good. Then when you're ready, come into downward facing dog and pedal it out. We're going to do it's called a Shat Kriya, which is a cleansing practice to kind of get things focused, more internal. Now I want you to be prepared when we do this practice. Usually you do this on an empty stomach. So if you're doing this early in the morning and you haven't eaten yet, great time. If you've already eaten a lot, then just take this in and you can do this another time. Every morning, this is a great practice to do unless you are during your moon cycle or you're pregnant. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a practice called Agnisara. So you're going to take your belly and you're going to forcefully exhale all your breath, suck everything in, and sort of fan your belly with your air out and held. Okay, so it looks like this. I'm just going to like tuck everything in. See if I can get a little bit closer here. Okay, so here's normal. And I'm going to inhale. All right, so we're going to do this again. Things to watch for. You're going to tuck your chin just slightly. You're really grasping down at your Muladhara Bandha, your Mula Bandha, and you're getting in your Jalandhara. So your bandhas are all locked. And then you're just fanning from the belly. So everything is held out. You're looking down, not like I was looking at the screen to check what was happening, make sure it was looking appropriate. And then before you come up, you want to release and start to breathe in. So you're going to release your belly, inhale, and then slowly come up. Otherwise, it can have a dizzying sensation. Okay. All right. So we're going to do this 3 times. As you hold it out, you're going to try to like fan your belly for up to 9 times. If that's too much, that is okay. Okay. So you just take your time, but make sure that you release everything and then slowly come up so we don't have any vertigo or lightheadedness. Okay. When you're ready, you'll inhale to prepare. Last time, inhale. Good job. Maybe just take a walk around your mat. Breathe in through that nose. Focus on that inhale. Let go of anything. But again, maybe you're feeling a rush of prana, of energy. And then you'll come and you'll step to the top of your mat. Good. Ground down through the 4 corners of your feet. Lift those toes just to get everything thinking about moving, and then put those toes down. Feel the engagement through the legs all the way up the body. Good. Inhale the arms up towards the sky. Really relax down through the shoulders, keeping those shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold forward. Plant the hands on the floor, which means bend your knees any amount, or fingertips on the floor. Good. Breathe into those hamstrings for a moment. Let the head hang, maybe shake yes and no. Good. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, step the right foot long behind you into a nice long lunge. Drop the back knee. Now your hands can just be nice and gentle on either side of your foot. Otherwise, you can sweep up. So you can take your arms behind you, sweep up into a small little back bend here, into a crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, step to the top of the mat in that forward fold again. Let the head hang. Good. Interlace the hands behind you, and then they're on your low back. Then exhale, draw them away, straighten out through the legs a little bit, open up through the shoulders. Now, if you can't reach your hands, you can have them just touching like prayer hands, or you can reach for your elbows, and you might be holding your forearms. All of that works just fine. Bring your hands anyway back to the low back, release them. Let the head hang. Good. Inhale, sweep all the way up into chair, sitting back. Exhale, deepen. Inhale all the way back up. Now we're going to do the other side. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, look up, flat back. Step the left leg long behind you. This time, drop the back knee. Sweep the arms up. Open up through those shoulders if this is the option you're taking. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Let the head hang. Bring your hands together again. This time, do the awkward grip. So you'll have to think about interlacing your fingers. Don't do the same way that you do automatically, and then bring the arms away. Stretch out through the legs. Feel into those hamstrings. Let the head hang and breathe. Good. Bring the hands back to the low back. Maybe bob through those knees just a little bit. And inhale, sweep up into chair. Exhale, deepen. Inhale all the way back up. And hands to heart. We'll do this again. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Let the head hang. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, step the right leg long behind you. Drop the back knee, bring your arms, lengthening them long behind you. Sweep them up if you would like to come into crescent. Just wiggling through the chest to open up. Exhale, plant the hands, step forward, fold. Bring your hands, normal grip, don't think about it. Exhale, extend through the legs and the arms, letting that head hang. On your next inhale, drop the hands, let them go. Inhale, sweep up into chair. Exhale, deepen. Inhale all the way back up. Hands to heart, other side. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, step the left leg long behind. Drop the knee, arms behind you, sweep them up. Start to open up through the chest, just like wiggling a little bit. Exhale, step to the top of the mat into your forward fold. Awkward grip, think about it this time. Bring the arms away, stretch up through the legs. Bring them back to the low back on an exhale. Inhale, sweep everything up into chair. Exhale, deepen. Inhale all the way up. One last time. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step the right leg long behind you. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Interlace those hands, stretch everything out. Drop the hands on an exhale and inhale, sweep into chair. Deepen. Inhale all the way up. Hands to heart. One last time. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, step the left leg long behind you. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Forward fold, awkward grip with the hands. Extend them away, straighten and lengthen through the hamstrings. Exhale, bring them back. Release. Inhale, sweep up into chair. Exhale, deepen. Inhale all the way up. Bring your hands to your heart and then to your sides. Close the eyes. Check in.